Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video, and in this video we're going to be going over a post that Scope has made on the blog where it says Raid Rewards Update, and it is pretty simple. There's going to be an update to the Raid Rank Rewards. This means based on your placement, how well you do in the tournament. If you've placed 1st or 10th or 50th, you should have an increase in the rewards that you'll receive now versus what you would receive before. And there's going to be an update to the milestone rewards. This is the guaranteed rewards if you hit certain milestones. And there are some great improvements here. These are guaranteed, so it isn't based on your competition. As long as you hit the certain milestone, obviously, you will get that particular reward. We'll get into the information. This is just the raid rewards update. There potentially could be more tournaments, more events, updates coming in the future. Be that Survival Road, be that War, be that level up tournaments. We'll have to wait and see what else gets announced in the future. But Raid definitely did look at how it really needed a look at. So does the Survival Road really. That one really needs a look at. So we'll look at the intro here, and it says, "Hello survivors, we're here to share some exciting news about our latest Raid Rewards update. We've been taking in your feedback and have consulted the player council to make sure we're heading in the right direction with this reward update. Our goal with this update is to make the rewards more meaningful and satisfying for you. Raid rewards are just the beginning. We're also looking at improving Survival Road rewards and other areas in the future." Yeah, Survival Road definitely does need a look at more than the other areas. Leveled Up is actually half decent. War was reasonably recently updated. It's got the ultras and stuff in, but it's still most likely most people would like improvements in War. The updated Raid rewards will go live with the faction raid starting on the 18th of October, so that's in 6 days, which is actually pretty interesting. A little bit of time to build up to that tournament maybe, but I don't think we're going to have another tournament between now and then. We just had a solo raid finish, and this will be effectively next week's solo raid, next week's raid tournament, which is just going to be a faction raid. So it goes over the old rewards first, and the old rewards, we can have a look, we can reminisce. First place got 2,500 TWD gold medals, 5 platinum mods, and 25,000 silver mythic recruit tokens. Now, as you probably know, this isn't really any highlight. There was no need to push to become first place. Even if you came first, this is not going to be really game-changing for a veterans account. If you're brand new to the game, this would actually be kind of nuts. 5 platinum mods is really good. 25,000 silver mythic tokens is very much required in terms of getting silvers. And, TWD gold medals is nice progress. It's not a lot of TWD gold medals, though, even if you're a brand new player. So even brand new players, this is kind of like 50-50 if this is actually good. Veterans, it's just kind of like, not really. And it just progressively gets worse. And most people don't finish first, Most people don't finish first. Most people finish in, the 51st to 125th place on, active players on a region. So they're generally getting 750, 1 plat mod, and 5,000 silver mythic recruit tokens. There's literally nothing to write home about at all. The milestones were okay. They're probably the best part of raid tournaments was the only thing that was the milestone, in that you actually just got guaranteed trainers. You got some armory tokens, good for people who don't have a lot of armory tokens or use the armory on a regular basis. The league tokens, not so good. As we know, the league store has not been updated for honestly, it feels like 10 years. The game hasn't even been out that long, but it feels like that long. But there are some decent weapon part boxes on the side. It had progression and stuff like that for weapon side of the game. So it made sense to a certain extent within the milestones, but they still weren't big numbers. If you missed it, you weren't really missing out. Whereas the new rewards, if you miss it, you've missed out on a good reward, which is actually a good thing in my opinion. Faction raids was pretty much the same. They actually made it worse though. You got worse first place rewards for faction raid than you did for first place in solo. I don't know why they do this. What's the difference between 1,250 TWD gold medals and 2,500? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's half, but I mean, it just isn't that big a deal. Give out more, honestly. The actual milestones within faction ones were the same. So again, it was worth getting 8k. There wasn't really much use to pushing higher because it was only worth doing if the event had anything tied to an actual event, or you got tokens for a specific stash. They haven't done that for a long time though, but that used to happen. Now we've got the new raid rewards. First place gets 6,000 TWD gold medals. Again, not really much to write home about. If that was 50,000, it wouldn't really be that good, honestly. TWD gold medals are not the great prize, but it is an improvement. But the second the second reward is 1 ultra token chance bag. That is actually pretty decent. You can get up to 100,000 ultra tokens in that. I maybe would have liked there to be more of a guarantee, maybe 5k tokens or like 2k, like 3k tokens plus a bag. So there's a bit of RNG on top of guarantee, but it is what it is. And in the last slot, you get one rank reward crate, and I will say there is extra good stuff in that, which we'll look at later. Second place gets an advanced token chance bag plus the one rank reward crate B, and I believe there's another advanced bag in crate B. There might be another ultra bag in crate A. Like I said, we'll check that later. Third, like 4th to 10th get gear medal choice boxes. Some people might aim for that because they need gear medals more, you know. Then they get gold mythic token chance bags. Again, not really a big highlight, unfortunately. You know, gold mythic tokens not really that big a deal. TWD gold medals just going to progressively get worse, but it doesn't matter too much. Like I said, that's not really that big a deal. I mean, it says that's the first reward, but it's easily the worst out of the three, unfortunately. Then we have the last reward going down to mythic recruit tokens. This is just going to be silver mythic recruit tokens, getting yourself some silvers. 11th to 50th, 51st to 125th. This is just good for people who aren't pushing to the high spots. They're going to get gear medal choice, boxes. It's going to be nice because a lot of people complain about not getting enough gear medals. It's going to help them hit. So I would say this is kind of like, I don't know, 60% good rewards in terms of all of the second rewards are good, generally speaking. Choice boxes on medals, advanced crates, ultra crates. The reward 3 is a little bit, obviously, 4th to 10th, not that great, but it's an improvement on the placement for sure. But where the real big improvement comes in is in the milestones. If you hit 16,000 milestone, you will get some league tokens again, not much of a big deal, but you will get one Paragon mod. This means every single raid tournament, if you hit 16,000 points, you'll be guaranteeing yourself a random Paragon mod. So that means a Paragon mod a week, generally speaking, as long as you're raiding on a regular basis. There is no third reward there. That is the big reward. Then it goes down to 12,000. These are like new milestones, so they have added new tiers by the looks of things, or at least they've maybe removed lower tiers. Let's have a little quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've still got 6. I think they're very much restricted to the amount of milestone rewards they can actually do. So there's still 6, but you have to get more points to get the top one. The top one is much better than it was before, for sure. Then we've just got weapon parts and blowtorches. They've kept to the same sort of thing, where this is mainly seemingly going to be around the armory, and trying to get weapon stuff in your hands to create weapons, so on and so forth. Blowtorches are a big reward. In each of these extra crates on the right-hand side, you can see you are going to get milestone reward A, B, C, D. These are also going to have lots of stuff in it. I do believe it's not random. We'll look at it at the end. I don't think it's a random crate. You just get lots of different parts at the same time. Some of them have got blowtorches in, so on and so forth. The faction raid looks to have exactly the same rewards as the solo, which is great news. Obviously, I probably was thinking, okay, if they halved it before, they're going to do some terrible thing here where they're not going to give the advanced and ultra token bags. They are, and this is probably a bigger deal. I think the faction raids are going to become big. Solo raids, maybe not so much. It's going to be a bit more whale bait, but this is going to become quite big, especially the second place, because a lot of regions have that top faction, but second place can maybe be fought for by a lot of factions a lot of the time. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Gonna see some big points. I mean, 16k on the milestones to get the top reward means that's gonna become like a new minimum, I think, in a lot of people's faction raid tournaments, and that's gonna be hundreds of thousands of points for your faction. When you look at like 500,000 points minimum as a faction, most likely higher with those ultra and advanced token bags as well. And we'll keep scrolling down. It looks like the rewards are pretty much identical otherwise, and the same can be said for the milestones. Again, top one is Paragon mod, then it just gives you the extra rewards. 6 milestones total for the armory. Now the crates, actually milestone reward crates, I'm reading this as just a reward, not RNG, but it could potentially be random. You could potentially only get the blowtorches, you could potentially only get the Basils, or only get the Benedicts. If you get all 3, this is amazing. If it's random, it isn't as amazing, but all rewards are good here. All of the rewards are good, but it potentially could be random. It just says crate rather than bag. If it was a bag, I think it would be random. And if it said choice, you would only get 1. So I'm thinking you get all 3 here. We'll have to wait and see, though. The next one's reward crate again. Blowtorch, Basil, Bennies. And again, Brady's, Basil's, Bennies. And then again, Brady's, and Basil. So it just looks like you're going to get a ton of trainers from progressing on those milestones. If it isn't RNG here and you get everything that's listed, this is a massive thumbs up. If it is RNG, obviously it's not as good, but I'd still say it's definitely an improvement over the previous rewards. Then we have the rank reward, like crate A, and this is the one where you get the ultra tokens. This, if you come first, you also get an advanced token chance bag, a gold mythic token chance bag, plus a gear medals choice box. So some people might think, oh, I'm coming first place, I'm not getting those gear medals. You are, and I think now it's clear to say this isn't RNG. You're just going to get these when it says like actual crate. The next one says the same thing. So this is the second place crate. You're going to get gold mythic token chance bags, gear medals choice box. So first place gets an advanced and an ultra bag. This is just worth noting. Then the gear medals choice boxes are going to have gold gear medals, silver, bronze, and steel. 5, 10, 15, 20. We've seen this kind of like a standard crate, generally speaking. I think this is actually maybe an improved crate. I don't think I've seen steel up to 20. So this might be a new crate. I could be wrong there. But 5, 10, 15 I always notice. Maybe I just don't notice they're still up to 20 because generally speaking, this is the best place to get like silver and bronze. You don't generally get 10 and 15 in any other crate. So generally speaking, go for silver and bronze in this crate, because there are some bad crates that you can get which only have 5, 5, 5, and those are the ones you go for gold because you can't get anything higher. And then there are crates which also have 5, 5, 5 silver, 5 bronze, and then 10 steel, and that's maybe when you go to steel if you want to. This is the choice crates. Lots of items, for, like I said, for your armory. And like I said, I think overall, these rewards look really good. Obviously, the standout is that every event, if you want to, you can get yourself a Paragon mod. And if you really want to push for the top rewards as a faction or as an individual, you can get yourself some ultra, advanced, and then obviously first place gets ultra and advanced chance bags. So it's going to be extra tokens every single tournament, and it is a nice update for the raid rewards. I will say they have also kept kind of to like in line with what raid was about, which was that seemingly getting rewards and progressing in your armory. I do think, honestly, that the armory maybe needs to look at for something extra to be able to craft, even if it's only periodic. Like every 3 months they do like for this month only you can only craft this on this item or something like that, just to make it a little bit more exciting and push people in the way of the armory. Because other than 5% upgrades, I don't think I've been in the armory for a while. Just because I'm doing 5% upgrades on weapons I've already got, and I'm getting on characters that are attached to them. But that's my thoughts on the armor anyway. But these rewards do look very nice indeed. But that was it. That was just a quick look at the raid rewards update, and it does look pretty good. Definitely an improvement over previous rewards. I would still say some of these rewards aren't that great. You know, for instance, TWD gold medals. But Scopely could massively change this up. If they make TWD gold medals give better rewards, then this is great. I know they did, improve the TWD gold medals rewards recently, but they also made the store last for 6 months pretty much. And personally, I had all those characters already, so I didn't get anything this time around, and I potentially could get nothing next time around. They need to have maybe something exclusive more often in there. They didn't have an exclusive character, and those characters are generally not crazy expensive for someone like me who's got 500,000 of these TWD gold medals that I haven't been able to spend. So maybe it's just chucking 100 blowtorches in, and I'd buy 100 blowtorches, I don't know. But just, yeah, basically like that. It isn't always about what they're rewarding, it's what you can get with that reward as well. But some people, different people require different things. I think there's something in there for everybody this time around, rather than before first place, you could be a veteran and literally get nothing good, so there was no reason to push. There definitely is a decent reason to push now. You're getting some choice crates, some RNG crates when it comes to ultra and advanced tokens if you come first, so potentially get you some more characters on the promo wheel, so on and so forth. And I know a lot of people have got stuck up raid cans. I can see the next 4 or 5 solo raid tournaments just going absolutely crazy. So I think I'm going to just chill out for the next few ones and see how the land lays, sort of thing. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning into this little video, guys. Leave any thoughts in the comments down below. I want to thank you very much for tuning in, as I've already said. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.